Hell yeah. We're in here. Dude, we're doing an episode of What's Wrong with the Wrights?
A lot.
Yeah.
Where do you start?
I don't know, but we'll get into it. We got Brittany Wright, my sister, on the cast. Say hello to everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Who do you think's listening?
Eve. She saw your TikTok.
Oh no.
She's like, it came up on my For You page, and I was like, oh, which one did you watch?
Well, you know what? She didn't like it, and that's not helping
She
my
didn't,
algorithm,
but
dude.
you know who
She's
she
next
saw,
time, I'm not going to. Maybe it was to get back at me because I went to Brielle's.
Yeah, she
thing
didn't.
on hers.
She
Fuck,
saw.
I'm sorry, Eve. I'm so sorry, Eve.
She saw Sam Ralph on there and followed him though. So she was
All right.
like, yeah. So,
At least I'm helping. I'm networking
yeah,
people together.
Yeah, you are.
I mean, do they have?
He's the favorite uncle.
Yeah,
That's
he
all.
is. Yeah.
Yeah, she loves him.
Sam Ralph, everybody. You'll see him on an episode of Couch Time
Oh.
when I get him on.
Oh.
Did you know about Couch Time?
No.
What we used to do? So when we were in
Oh wait, yeah, I think I do this. But go ahead and tell everyone.
Yeah, so when we were in college, like Wednesdays, you'd go out to Pitney Pub and get fucked up. That's when everyone at school would go out. And then Thursday, you'd be too hungover to do anything, so we'd usually just like watch the Thursday football game. And it's just quiet. But then one night we were on the couch and like it just starts. You know how like something just starts?
Yeah.
It's the ball rolling.
Yeah.
It started with a 2-liter bottle of orange soda. Ralph breaks it out of the fridge. He's like, "Hey, dude, let's not drink tonight, but let's finish this." And I'm like, "Okay." I'm not leaving the couch till we finish it. He's like, "Oh, if that's the case," then he goes back into the fridge and comes out with a bottle of rum. He's like, "Then we gotta finish."
Ew.
So we literally don't leave the couch.
Right.
Not
to
the
pee,
lead.
nothing.
No, you finish the 2-liter and you pee in the 2-liter, and then once that
so-
fills up, then you get somebody who's not playing to give you a piggyback ride in the bathroom, and then you stand on the toilet and then you pee into the toilet.
But you left the couch.
Yeah, I guess that. I guess we really, in our heads at that point, we were just like, it's like lava. We were just
the
kind
floor
of.
is lava.
The floor is lava.
Yeah.
And technically, you're still on the couch because you never touched any other. Yeah,
Okay.
You're right. That is a flaw.
No, we need to.
We don't need people asking questions like that.
Okay, sorry.
This is how you get killed. We're on the internet now. People are the government's
Oh my
gonna
God,
realize how
I'm
many
so
questions you're
sorry.
asking. They're like, what's she asking about us?
Yeah, that's true.
If you had to ask the government anything, what do you think you hit them with?
How do you play couch time?
Oh yeah.
Excuse me, Mr. Biden, President Biden,
He doesn't get a couch. He just has one of those beds that you get in
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 hospice.
hospice. You have hospice time.
I think he's. Do you play hospice time?
It's how do you play? It's like whatever time you have left, you have to stay on this couch. Otherwise, you're
I think
dead.
that's most people have to play hospice time.
Yeah, I didn't realize we were kind of
Yeah.
this came from something really sad.
Yeah. You
And
fucking
probably
are
are-
disrespectful.
We're just acting out our futures. You know.
Yeah, no, actually, yeah. That's true, because you can't get to the bathroom on your own when you're on hospice time.
Well, the couch is
Yeah.
the bed is.
I think we need to get the couch out here, and we just need to urinate on it and really practice for
we had an outdoor one.
that you did urinate on.
Yeah, no.
You shit on it.
But no, it was just someone else probably. I think I did at a separate night and was like, fucking idiots.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then eventually sat on my own piss.
Yeah, well, hey, I drank your piss before.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So-
Yeah, it's kind of podcasting's fault.
Yeah.
Well, we should probably
And
explain.
drinking.
We should probably just explain the story before he's like, we just leave him at that. It's like,
Yeah, it was really disturbing, but I did it.
we were in the desert, guys.
It was
You
like
guys don't know this about the Wrights, but we actually are desert people. You ever
Yeah.
hear of Moses? No, we were part of the following.
we were
We
pretty,
got lost and there was no water around,
pretty fucking Jewish.
and I had to piss. Actually, there was water around. You just couldn't. You didn't want to spend your money because of the Jew.
Yeah. They're like,
window.
I don't know, a shekel?
A schmeckle. I was just talking with Brad about a Willy Wonka chocolate factory, but instead of the Oompa, you know how like in the recent one, they changed the Oompa Loompas to like they're all like from like a foreign country or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like the next one they do it again. They make them all little Jews.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And then like the and it's like they make it
in
all the
striped
Jew
pajamas.
Yeah. I don't know if striped pajamas with numbers on this.
tattooed on them.
Yeah, you gotta.
tattooed.
Yeah, because we can't have.
No, you need to make it
Liars.
serious.
Yeah. It's just like they're making just little chocolate candies with the circle on them.
Yeah, you should do that
All right.
instead of couch time.
Yeah, you think? Yeah, you know what? I was thinking about starting a podcast instead. How about I get a bunch of midget juice?
Maybe, you know how we did at Eve Olympics?
Yeah.
You do Couch Olympics.
Okay.
And you got to do it for like a few days.
Oh shit.
And you can't.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, everywhere.
Yeah, it sounds just like you're Christian hospice time at the.
Oh fuck. We keep
But this
getting
time
back
it's
to-
like but you're fine though.
You're fine.
You don't have any major illnesses.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Sitting in your shit for a few days, you may.
Something's cooking. I mean, this sounds like a good way for hospice to kind of get their foot in the door.
You know what? Why don't we do this? Bring this to the hospices as like a game.
That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, we'll make you guys so much
like
money.
it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Like hospice is gonna be really fun.
Yeah.
Like when you have to tell your grandparents are going to hospice. It's like Disney World.
Right. You're like, look at these videos. Look
Do
how
you
much
know where
fun.
we're gonna go today?
Yeah.
We're gonna go to hospice.
Dude, yeah. Honestly, though, have you ever like been in like a retirement home? Like it is kind of like hospice is one thing, but retirement home is kind of frat style couch time.
Yeah.
Living like
Retirement
the first comedy show that I ever got paid for was at an assisted living.
Did anybody laugh?
No, no, dude. It was like me, Billy Strange. You remember Billy Strange?
Oh well, that's why.
He's the one that got us the gig. His sister worked there and got us the gig. No microphone, no like Billy. You didn't fucking bring it. He's like, I thought they'd have it. I'm like, why would they have it? They're dying.
Oh my god.
And dude, they just had like a fridge filled with wine coolers and Coors Light. And
what?
Yeah. All
You
these
could do that?
They were. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. They were couch timing it the fuck up.
All right, I'm ready to.
They all get wheeled out into the comedy room.
I don't see why you can ever have a bad time. Then that sounds like a fun time.
Yeah, they all enjoy. Well, they hated it when we were talking.
Yeah.
And they're like, Dave Primiano was there too. I don't know if he's a heavy Jew boy, and he was getting them a little bit, but not like, dude. So after the show, they had like people in the audience, like these people that stayed there.
Yeah.
Like they rolled up or whatever, or caned up with their fucking walking problems, and they wrote jokes off of like from printed out paper from like their favorite comedians, and they all fucking crushed.
Wow.
they just wanted to. They're like, fuck.
That's interesting.
Well, I think they were probably jealous of how young and they wanted our body parts.
They were
like,
working it out.
They're like, that guy's
where they could get the body parts.
Yeah, but dude, they just for whatever reason they're just like, yo, read me that one joke I know. But Billy's not Billy. He's already here in the story. What's a good old man name?
Mark? No, it's not. No, it's not.
I can think it's Mark Wilkins, and he's just a baby boy. And he's constantly a baby boy. Even when he's old as shit, I can think of him as a baby boy.
Rob. No.
No, these are all like young.
Ethan?
No. Ethan?
I'm just going
You're just naming all of my friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeff? No.
Yeah. Gerald.
Mr. Anstey.
Yeah, because he got a Mister in it, so that works. I'll probably have to bleep his name out, just so he doesn't somehow get fired. He's like, they mentioned your name in a podcast.
I have too many stories about him.
They talked about Jews and stuff. We're gonna have to kick you out of
the. You go.
You're no longer a double secret agent.
You're kicked out.
Yeah.
You know what? At least he has a dad. Does he, Mr. Anstey?
Yeah, I think so.
There he
At least he has a dad.
Does he?
Yeah, I think he.
Okay.
Yeah.
I meant Jeff, but.
Yeah, I'm like, I think actually Mr. Anstey does too.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, dude, trade us.
That's crazy.
You never remember when you played Super Mario? Like, if Mario had like 3 lives left and then Luigi had 4,
Couldn't you take
could take one.
Yeah, you could.
Hey,
and we fight.
We take a lot from the Ansteys already. Like they've helped us out financially a few
You've
times.
lived with all of them.
Yeah,
but you and Jess.
Yeah, exactly. We've.
Oh my god.
So like that's the next thing. Like
I've yet to live with Jimmy, and that would have been the key.
Hey, life's crazy.
And
I'm sure it'll happen
maybe it'll
at some
happen.
point. But yeah, I just be like, hey, thanks for everything. We know you did a lot, but this exists now. Can we trade? Like, do you even want him around anymore? Gotta get annoying.
Do you want him around anymore?
That'd be wild though to have like somebody back from the dead after missing them for like 5 years and be like,
it's almost 6.
yeah.
Is it? Yeah, it's almost 6.
Yeah, shit. Like, all right, let me catch you up to speed, dude. He's gonna, first thing he's gonna be pissed about is, who the fuck is this guy in office?
Who the fuck is this guy coming over for Super Bowl with my wife?
Yeah, that might be a bigger issue. Well, Dad, you know, you have been out of the game for a while, so, you know, you're back. We got you back one thing at a time, all right? Remember how to breathe? Let's get a few pumps of oxygens in the lungs before we worry about all this other bullshit.
Yeah, we talked about this, but I always think, like, not always, because that would be weird if I always thought about this, but I think sometimes.
It'd be weird if
like,
you've always thought about one thing ever.
Yeah. This is the only thing that's on my mind all the time.
Constantly.
Is what Dad looks like now.
Oh, no.
It's sick. Am I fucked up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
fucked
not.
up. Nobody
I mean,
thinks about their parents like that?
I think of that, and then
you say, no!
And I go,
no!
Nah, I mean, it depends. Like, right now I'm thinking about it. I'll allow my...
It's probably fucked up. It's probably not
I don't
good.
know. 5 years. Yeah,
He
well,
didn't
he
look good when he
yeah,
died.
no. Yeah, I'm like, well, maybe, dude, that's what cancer does. It, like, kills you until they bury you, and then you look gorgeous.
Could. It could.
We get-
honestly,
I was just thinking, actually, earlier today, so I did think about it earlier today, now that you mentioned it, because I was like, I read something about gas crisis. I'm like, fuck, dude, we're almost out of fossil fuels. I'm like, we're going to have to start digging up our people.
And
he's like,
using their gas? Like their flagellants?
Yeah, we're just going to... Yeah. Just have, like, the coffin, you open it, just... We're going to have to let this seep out.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a...
Yeah, coffins are just filled with farts.
They probably are.
But they'd be the opposite of farts because they're no longer... Like, it would be like smell good because...
Because they look good now?
No, just because because they're already dead. So when you're alive farting, you're farting out all the bad stuff. When you're dead farting, you're farting out all the good stuff that's living in you.
Like little bugs?
Yeah. Yeah, like little bugs.
Can bugs get out of in the coffin?
Probably.
How?
They get in the house.
That's true. How?
Just, they're
You're
good.
an exterminator. They're good.
They're good. I don't know what I'm doing. They're like, here's pesticides. They're like, oh, it's everywhere. I sprayed myself in the face by accident one time.
Oh, you're a goner.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of nice though, just being like, it's already wrapped up. You know.
I can be as reckless as I want to be.
There's other things working against me.
Yeah.
But also, you know, maybe I'm just more powerful than the pesticides.
Could be.
I'm not a bug.
Could be.
Constantly spraying myself for 20 years. Dude,
You're like
someone was telling me that we should sue that other mugabug.
I told you that.
Oh. Somebody else told me that also, and I listened to them. I didn't listen to them, but I was like,
thinking about it.
Well, dude, I don't know about
Were
suing
they first? They weren't first.
No, 2007.
No, what they did when they said
Well,
that they were...
bring the customers, the listeners up to speed. I had there's another mugabug in Brick Township that was they were approaching my customers and telling them that I died and that they took over for me.
I think they meant Dad. That's what I
don't know.
think.
Well, no, when I called them,
they knew.
So I undercover called them as like someone who needed their house exterminated, and I was like, "Hey, I live in Marlton. I need service or whatever. I live in Marlton. You guys do Marlton?" And they're like, "Yeah, we do Marlton." I'm like, "Is this the original Mugabug of Marlton?" And they're like, "No, we do Marlton." I'm like, "But this is so you guys are from Marlton?" And they're like, "Yeah." I'm like, "No, you're not. No, you're fucking not." I have all this on
Also,
fucking on tape too.
How much could they possibly make coming from Brick, which is like an hour and 15 minutes, to Marlton to spray?
Well, if they do like all of my customers, then they make as much as me.
I guess, which isn't much.
Which isn't much. But you add that to a branch. I mean, that's one person.
Oh yeah, we've expanded the business.
Mm-hmm.
They're just like, you're going to do the customers, and they're sending their checks to them.
Well, I'm about to start telling all of my customers to start using them because apparently what happens is if I sue them, I get all that money anyway.
Oh, so you don't even have to do the work. That's actually really smart.
I'm just gonna let them chalk it up for
Yeah.
another 3 years.
Yeah.
And then be like, it's pay time.
Oh my God.
You gotta pay the pimp, dude. I just been pimping out this Mugabug name. No, I don't know. Suing people's tricky business, and it just makes me feel bad.
Yeah,
Even though
I
he did.
mean,
I mean, even though it
they
is
don't care, and
Mugabug is a marketing.
But like Mugabug, who even comes up with that? I would have never came up with. It doesn't even make sense.
No, and
It
a lot of
doesn't make any sense.
The logo on the back of my truck just looked like a lot of. I mean, that's coming from my comedian friends. They're like, it looks like the bug's getting butt fucked a little bit. I'm like, he's not getting butt fucked, but he does look like he's up. Like
No,
he's
when
pretty
Dad
sad.
had that one that with the blood coming off of it, do you remember that?
He had blood one.
Yes, and I was
I
like,
would've
I was probably like 10, and I was like, I don't think you should use that. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, I don't think this is good.
Yeah, so when I went to go get like the new thing drawn up for the truck, they
Yeah.
had one that like made it look like it like a bug splattered, and the dude was wearing like a hazmat suit. It looked fucking spooky, and I'm like,
Hazmat?
what is it called?
Hazmat.
This one was a hazmat.
It was an apple.
Yeah. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, all right? So why do you leave the
It
bug?
has like an
Why do you leave
apple
the bug?
logo on it.
Listen, I'm dying from these pesticides. Clearly, I don't know the proper shit to
This is a
wear.
hazmat.
Yeah, it's a Apple suit. Apple makes suits now.
Oh,
It's computer laptops.
that's a good thing to go down for sure.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So
Sorry, I don't even
No.
know what you're talking about.
no, I was talking about no. They just had. We were talking logos,
Oh, the logos, yes.
but fuck it. No, yeah. So I mean, maybe I got a lawsuit on my hand. Maybe I'll start practicing law.
Please do. I really need a lawyer.
I won't practice it for anyone for you guys.
You have to.
Just for me. You don't want that. Nobody wants that. I'm going
I
to
don't know.
lose everything.
My lawyer was.
I'm going to end up getting myself more sued by becoming a lawyer.
That's true.
That's what I also my buddy Mike Fox was the one telling me, and he said, I was just like, dude, I feel like at some point like they're going to flip like if I go to war with them, they're going to be like, but
Yeah.
I'm going to end up getting sued.
Yeah. You're gonna lose the rights to Mugabugs.
Yeah, I'm like, let's just not.
And then you have to be like, what other name does it make sense that rhymes with bug?
Yeah.
Chug-a-bug.
It's just like a bug chugging pesticides. It makes it just as
Actually,
much
that
sense.
can work.
It makes
It does
just as
make
much
just
sense
as
as
sense.
mugging.
It does.
He's not like I'm mugging bug. I'm not taking money from the bugs. I'm taking money from the
Rug-a-bug, like you're rolling one up in the rug
and rats. The
Lug-a-bug?
I just stick the rats and I'm just the rug rats. But only if you have rugs still. I don't do hardwood floors. If you got
Now you're in a different business altogether.
It's
Now you're a flooring guy.
It's a segment.
Now you're. You know nothing about that.
But I was planning on doing the floors in my old room, and just being like,
Having Kevin do them.
yeah. I was gonna watch him. Be like, okay, I'm
Do you
learning
need me
a lot.
to wipe your head there?
There you go. There you
You
go,
look
brother.
sweaty.
Yeah, I thought I was looking at it. I'm like, dude, I can put in floors.
Do you remember
I'll fuck it up,
when I
but-
ripped my floors apart?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then how long did they stay like that
Oh,
for?
a really long time.
Yeah. So.
And it was like a crack dungeon.
Yeah, I'm living a crack dungeon lifestyle right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty nice because it's a podcast studio at this point with a bunk bed in it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it just like got weird. Like all those costumes you guys always tell me throw out, they're on the floor. So at any point in time when you're doing a podcast, you could put one on and just roll with it.
Well, I mean, are the Hess trucks still up there?
Nah, they're in the attic.
So you won't get rid of them. Where are they gonna go?
Their money.
You and Mom have such a problem.
Their money.
You're hoarders. You
Their
and Mom.
money. Hess truck.
Their
You
money?
guys, who owns the Hess
Go
truck?
look up Hess trucks from let's just be fair and say 1992. They were played with so much, half the wheels are missing.
Yeah, but I played with them.
Right, but nobody
Which is
wants
money, dude.
Nobody
Yo, those
wants
things,
to
yo,
share.
things are getting spooky again, and I'm glad I don't have them in my room because last time I was this was like a few years ago. I was in my room and one of the Hess trucks just went off by itself.
A different time than when I was here, because I saw that happen.
A different time.
That's crazy.
It went
and
off.
it had no batteries in it
this-
also?
This one, yeah, it was the same one. No, it was a different one this time. And I guess at a certain year they just get possessed. Like
There
after,
has to be ghosts. I'm sorry. When shit happens like that, there's no batteries in it. I saw there was no batteries in it.
maybe it just had the will to survive. It just saves some juice.
I'm not going to
I mean, the
hospice.
switch was off as well too. So honestly, it could be definitely ghosts, or it's like a small. What's that Toy Soldiers movie?
I loved that movie.
That movie
I
was
wish
really
that
good.
Was a thing.
Yeah.
Indian in the Cupboard too.
Oh yeah,
Loved
that one was
Indian in the
sad
Cupboard.
though. Why was it sad?
I don't
forget.
know.
I thought it was dope, dude. Yeah, a little
He did
fucking
shoot-
Star Wars.
He shot a deer with his bow and arrow.
Oh,
I don't know why he did that. Does he have to eat? You're like a little figurine.
you're a toy.
Yeah.
Maybe. Well, that's part. See, that's
I'm
probably
gonna
the
make
issue.
the kids watch that. I think this is why we're so fucked up. My kids don't watch shows like that. Homeward Bound?
Yeah. Yeah, that
That fucking ruined my life.
that movie's sad as shit.
It's the worst. It's awesome. I loved it, but it was so sad.
It does come around. They
I'm
get you. You're
severely depressed.
if I
in
see
my
a muddy
life
if I
because
see
of
a
that
muddy
movie.
dog, dude, I'd start crying.
Oh, Shadow. He was too old. He was just too old. He couldn't make it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dude, and you got
Right
the
in the
one
heart.
dude got porcupined.
Oh yeah, Chance. Chance was
Chance.
ugly though. I didn't care what happened to Chance.
Yeah, I was actually rooting
I'm
against
just
him
kidding.
the whole time.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I love animals. I love all animals.
How do you feel about Mike Vick?
Man can play some football,
Yeah.
but fuck him.
Yeah.
You can't. This was my thing with him. There's a lot of good football players out there.
Right.
Just cancel culture. That one. If we're gonna cancel culture anyone,
He's one of
Also-
I mean, he did eventually get kind of canceled. Philly was the only place that
I guess
really
I
had
don't
him
know.
around. He went somewhere else and then got that team gave him a bunch of flap, so he bailed,
I mean,
or they
it's
released him or
fucked up.
whatever.
I mean, I think I don't know. You know, I was just interviewed for the Louis C.K. documentary, which is coming out on Paramount Plus. So
Wait,
that's my
really?
only plug. Is
Yo,
that I'm going to be in a
guys.
documentary about Louis C.K.
Guys, our sponsor, Paramount Plus. Please check them out.
No, you know we don't.
Yo, that's crazy though. So wait, so you saw him at the Madison Square Garden
Yeah.
show?
Yeah,
And
the one it was live streaming too.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the first time that
Mhm.
anyone's ever did that.
Yeah, yeah.
And then what did they ask you?
Really like serious questions, and I was like a little.
Did they
drunk.
make you sign? Did they make you sign anything?
Oh, big time.
So you cannot be talking about this right now.
I don't think I could. Can I not?
Probably not. No.
Oh. Nobody will ever watch this and
We don't go into
Wait.
more details, but
just like go to law school. I'm gonna need you to go to law
honestly,
school.
so there's so many times where I've done this where it's basically I jinx myself into like the thing. Like it's like, see now you got something where that thing is now not only a good thing. Now there's some repercussions that
Yeah.
you talked about. You get sued. Now it'll happen because of the negative things make it more acceptable for it to come into your life.
Oh well. Anyway, I got interviewed. I'll
Yeah.
just leave it at that,
Yeah, yeah.
and you can see
Well,
what
so,
I had to
all
say.
right, so no, okay, so I'm
I
more
couldn't
curious.
tell if they were pro or against,
That's what I was
and
wondering.
Kevin was like, "They're definitely against,"
But
and
that's
I
what-
was
they were
like,
inside the building.
"No, they're outside."
Oh,
of it. yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Oh shit.
yeah,
What
right
did-
outside.
What's
we
the
were walking in.
documentary gonna be called?
I don't know. Are you cool
Guys.
with Louis Rapey? I mean Louis C.K. I don't know.
Ray PCK.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Well,
Did you
the
throw
other
him
thing
under the
was like
bus?
I was like, fuck that guy, rape away.
Oh no, you. Yeah, I guess you can say whatever the fuck you want because anything that you're saying is what you probably
I
said on the
know
documentary.
what I said, and I know it's gonna come out like this because first of all, we got to New York. You ever try to fucking New York? Sometimes it takes 4 hours for some reason because of
Yeah,
traffic.
yeah.
You get into the city or like you're under the tunnel, and it says that your destination's 1 mile away, and you'll be there in an hour. So I didn't know what
That's-
time.
yeah.
Like, so we left super early.
Yeah.
So we got there literally like 5 hours before the show.
Oh,
So we were
that's
like,
such a long time to just.
guess we have to be just drinking.
Yeah.
So we went.
Oh no! See, that's like the worst way
So
to
we
go
went
into.
into
That's
yeah.
like every comedian. That's what happens to so many comedian shows, probably.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
they're just like, I wish they would just
for sure.
hold the horses for a second.
Well, that's why Sam Ralph's thing looked like it did. There was puke all over
Oh
it.
yeah. Throw it back to Sam Ralph. Yeah, his buddy took a puke in a private fucking.
All over the floor,
Yeah.
everywhere,
Yeah, yeah.
in a suite.
It almost looked on purpose.
It was so disgusting. But
You
anyway,
gotta remind me. Remember when we were in AC for your birthday and Frankie?
that's the best story.
Yeah.
We need to tell that story.
Yeah. All right.
Should we tell it now?
If you want, let's wrap up what we were just talking about.
Okay.
Yeah,
Anyway,
the
we got there really fucking early, so we just sat at this Irish pub and drank. It was literally like you could see Madison Square Garden, so you could just walk right there. So I was like, there's like literally, we parked in the parking garage right there too. So we were like so fucking early.
Yeah, yeah.
So we were like, all right. So we hung out there. It was cool. Then we walk over. So I'm like tipsy now, and they're like, excuse me, do you want to do an interview for Louis C.K. documentary we're doing? And I was like, sure.
Yeah.
So they're just like asking me very intrusive questions about his personal life, and I was like, I really don't care. I think he's funny.
They probably saw you drinking at the bar. They're like, we're gonna ask her.
They sought me out.
We're gonna get her on.
They sought me out, but I was just like, it's none of my business. I actually, truly, I swear to God, I didn't even know the full story about it. Like that's how much I didn't care. I mean, he could have like completely like hogtied women and raped them, and I would have no idea. Like I commented like,
yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah,
but I it came off like very like.
Did you say
I'm cool with rape?
Did you say you didn't know or
no?
Don't let them know what you don't know.
No.
Yeah, that's.
I brought Pamela Adlon into it.
What the hell?
Yeah, I don't know. I hope she doesn't hate me because I love her.
I don't think so
sad.
I don't think she will.
I wrote her on Instagram and she never messaged me, and I'm very upset about that.
She's probably pissed about the documentary.
She probably is.
She probably.
That was before, though. So
still, but she probably knew.
Know that I would.
Yeah, she's like.
No, I said I understand why she doesn't affiliate with him anymore. So I was kind of on her side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She's still pissed.
I was like, I don't care. Like, I get it. She's a star, but I'm nobody.
Listen,
and I'm going in there and I'm gonna laugh.
So it's like, listen, guys, just stay away from him.
Yeah.
Just don't go too close to him. It's not that hard.
How about just don't go up to his hotel room?
Yeah.
And when he starts jerking off on you, you leave.
Yeah.
As soon as he unzips his pants, then you leave.
I don't know.
But I didn't know the story, and then I got caught up afterwards, and honestly, I'm sticking with that could have been prevented. Like you went up to. I'm sorry, but
Smokey the Bear,
when
but
you
instead
go
it's
up
like
to
instead
somebody's
of like,
hotel room.
Yeah.
Okay, at the end of the night, if I'm at a club with somebody or wherever I am, and they say, "Do you want to come to my hotel room?" I don't think we're gonna go up there and play Scrabble. Like
no?
I don't know.
I always have Scrabble set up ready to go. And when they say I don't play Scrabble, I'm like,
well, then I
have
guess you're
like Risk, but it's like a 9 game. I got a flight in the morning.
I mean, he's a famous comedian. What do you think he's gonna want to do?
Right.
And also, is it
true?
true?
It would be funny if they were just like, I wanted to fuck him, man.
Yeah.
That's why they were actually mad.
Yeah. He's like, I
he
don't want
started
to
jerking off. He made it all about himself.
Exactly. I didn't finish.
Yeah. Can't even get started.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. But like, Bill Cosby's back on stage for some reason.
Is he back on stage
I
officially?
heard-
I think he's
I
looking
heard-
to.
Who the fuck is gonna go to that
like,
show?
Looking to.
He's like,
it's like, bro.
I mean, like, if we're gonna like, cancel culture really is fucking so annoying, because it's like, we cancel only some people, and
I just don't. Yeah, I mean,
although Crystalia did damn it, I said I wasn't gonna talk about him on this thing. I said it on my way over here. I said I'm not gonna bring up Crystalia one time.
You already fucked it up. So
I
go
know.
ahead. So you ruined the podcast. But what were you gonna say?
He uncanceled himself.
Yeah.
He did.
They tried to get someone tried to get him recanceled recently.
He's like, I'm not. That's it.
It's like, I actually have
That's
a
it.
kid now, so.
He has another one coming, so.
It's like, oh yeah, because he's about to get canceled again because they just made a documentary
He's like,
on him.
we have to get.
So
they did a documentary on him.
Yeah, you're in it. You talking about Louis C.K.
Oh
now.
my God!
You just be like, I don't care if they tie him up. You make him.
Oh.
No, yeah. So yeah, I mean, he did it like the way like. He just took his like licks, dude. It was like you must have just been getting teared up constantly, just posting those videos, and just like I'm just not gonna read the comments. Maybe he didn't get as much flack. I don't know. I didn't really read through the comments of anything he posted, but I know like that documentary came out.
What is it on?
It's about how like
is it on Paramount Plus?
I don't know. No, I think it's just on YouTube, but it's like, oh, he's raping. It's like. They're pressing the matters of like he was like talking to 15-year-olds. I think they were like trying to get him with.
Steven Tyler. Did you read that shit?
He can fit his whole fist in his mouth. Obviously, he's up to no good. Yeah, but Dan Madden posted something about it. I forget. I didn't read it though.
Dude, I'm furious.
What happened?
This woman. The whole story is really sketch and it's weird, but it happened in the 70s.
Okay.
I'm sorry. You're done.
Too late.
It's too late.
Yeah.
She calls herself a survivor. How have you been surviving all this long? You're about to be dead.
Yeah.
You're too old for this.
Yeah.
She was 16 years old and he was 25 or something.
Yeah.
Okay. And he was banging her, I guess. He was a huge rock star. Don't tell me she wasn't loving every fucking minute of that.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
I'm fucking
so that's where,
Steven Tyler.
That's where
I would totally be like that.
That's where I'm kind of like, when you wait, like, obviously, if it happened for real, then I feel bad for her. But, like,
I don't think he was, it wasn't that he was, like, raping her. He wasn't like.
So then.
No, she was
back
like.
then, 16
the
is
parents
25.
signed over the rights to him or something. It's a really weird story.
Yeah, because 16 is that gray area. Isn't
Yeah.
It?
So
you
like,
need parent signature from 14 to 16.
Yeah.
So he even had that, and she's bitching.
Yeah, like
Was she
sue
saying-
your parents. You know why you're not suing your parents? Because they're probably broke.
Yeah.
That shit pisses
because
me off.
they let him bang you without getting paid for it.
Yeah, right.
Idiot.
I mean, that shit pisses me off. I don't know.
It doesn't make me mad. It's just like you've went through you're looking back at time, like when you made those decisions on your own, and now you're looking back with a different like point of view.
Right.
You can make yourself easily.
Do you know how many
like,
fucking
the
people I
victim.
could sue?
You should sue them all.
Like, I think
Bugabug?
about like no times where I was like really drunk and I was like, that guy totally like took advantage of me, but oh well, that's what I do. Is that fucked up? Oh, I think I got date raped.
You'll either be
Oh, well.
that, or or in 20 years you'll be.
I'll be suing them.
You'll
If
be
they're
on-
if
you'll
they're
play
as
a-
famous as Steven Tyler, I will come after them.
You'll be playing hospice time while looking up in a yellow phone book all these people that took advantage of
somewhere here.
you. Yeah. Where's that dude from Jay's elbow room on that?
I never banged anyone from Jay's elbow room.
That's good.
Yeah, it's really
good
good.
job.
It's really good. Never.
Yeah, no, that's
Gross.
STDs waiting to happen.
Oh, big time.
Yeah, that
big
place.
time.
That place is lurking, dude. I wonder how back in the swing of it is. It's like scary to even think about going there after 12. Have you been?
No. Well, yeah, I did
After
go.
12?
No. I'm old now, man. I can't go out late
Well,
like
that's
that
what
anymore.
Right.
I really can't. I'm tired. Like,
Yeah.
I'd rather, like, have some beers in the middle of the day. I'm, like, ready for bed at, like, 7 o'clock. I get up the next morning.
Yeah.
I'm, like, ready to go. Like, okay.
Yeah, use the drinking to your advantage
Yeah,
instead
you
of
gotta
let it
figure
ruin
out
your
how to be an alcoholic.
Yeah, it's like,
If
all
you're
right,
gonna
now
be-
I'm going to be awake while I drink, so I might as well start a little bit earlier.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It's all about adjustments until it's either you have to quit or dive fully into it. That's basically
You got to work the system.
exactly. It's
Yeah.
not just
You can't be like, quitting it sucks.
yeah,
I've done it.
yeah.
It's boring. It's
How
boring.
how long did you go without drinking? What's your longest?
I mean,
besides
well, but when
before
the
you
kids were
started?
really little,
Yeah.
I mean, like, when I, like, consciously was like, I'm not going to have anything to drink at all. Probably, like, a good 6 months.
Okay.
And I wasn't like, I just didn't have any friends. I had no friends.
Was that you were just like focusing on the gym?
Eh.
Yeah, and you're just like, I'm just gonna get.
I was
fucking
like
ripped.
so in shape, but I
Yeah.
had no friends.
It's like, look at all these.
Yeah, I
muscles.
was like,
I
I
got
look
muscles
so
on my
good.
muscles on
Why
my
do you
mu-
think I had so many Instagram pictures up? Because no one was paying attention to me. Now
If
I'm
you're crushing on
married.
Instagram, you're.
You can
at
crush
home
it on Instagram and have absolutely no friends.
Yeah, I mean, all these podcast posts that I make. You know how long it takes me to edit those
Yeah,
pieces
I'm
of
sure.
shit? It's a minute long. That took me 4 fucking hours. I made a cigarette wiggle in Brad's mouth for 30 seconds when he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna fuck your
Oh
sister."
yeah, I saw that.
That took me about 45 minutes to just make the cigarette
Go back
wiggle.
and forth.
Yeah. I was so proud of myself when I
You
was
should
done.
get a job with like The Simpsons.
Yeah, let me just message Marge. I don't know.
Marge.
I don't know.
Marge
I figure
is the
she's in charge.
operational
She's
manager.
in charge. I don't,
She draws herself
I'm so-
and then everyone else.
yeah.
Hold on, guys. Just a little bit higher and then we can get started.
Homie, can you get my top? I like to picture cartoons continue to exist when I'm not watching them.
Yeah, they probably do.
I mean, well, that's kind of what's fucked me up, like, later in life. Like, everything I'm used to, like, what I really liked was watching shows and TV. There's always, like, a conclusion at the end.
Yeah.
And then in real life, you realize the conclusions only lead to, like, other problems and
Problems.
situations.
It's just problems.
And then once you realize you're like, oh, there is no full rest until you're dead, you're like, oh, that's kind of like a fucking scary thing to just be okay with. And then you start smoking cigarettes and drinking a bunch and then smoking weed to try to calm it down. And then that shit doesn't work anymore. And you're like, oh, my God, I need therapy.
Yeah.
But you can't afford it, so...
Therapy is fucking crazy. I don't know how people are living. Like,
I can't afford to be
I
alive
tried
anymore.
to go get therapy. Like, I found a therapist by the grace of fucking God. I swear to God. Like, I'd call a place and I'd be like, "Hello, yes, I'm going to kill myself," and they're like, "All right, we'll put you on a waiting list."
She seems calm. Put her to the back.
We'll put you on a waiting list. Like all of them. Oh, we don't take
Here's
insurance.
a suicide hotline.
Oh, what's that? You work for the government? Oh, we don't. we charge $190 an hour. I'm like, what?
Really?
It's crazy.
See, I
it's
feel like
crazy.
the government should have that included, but then again,
Absolutely, they should. Absolutely, they should.
That'd be the pot calling the.
I also
kettle
don't
black.
work for the government.
I work for you guys delivering packages. You're basically just like.
That's not my real job. I'm really FBI, CIA.
Oh shit, are you?
Yeah.
You're like you and Brad are always cop. Like, everyone I bring on my podcast is always a secret cop. Why is everyone just trying to fucking bring me down, dude?
We were in on it.
You guys are. Oh.
Yeah.
Shit, you guys are partners?
Yeah.
Fuck. That makes sense now.
Why do you think he wants to fuck me?
Because of the video of you see the cop that was getting gangbanged by all the other cops.
No.
Dude, I don't know where it is, but there's a new recent story. This one lady cop was fucking. There's like a video of her fucking all the other police officers like at once. It's like a.
Is it in Marlton?
It's a cop orgy.
It's in Marlton.
Yeah, I was there. It was when I got my second DUI.
They're like 1 minute.
I was just like, let me out. Give me a key.
Look away.
Come on. Then I spit blood all over the window. No. But,
All right,
yeah,
tell the story about Frankie.
Okay, yeah. So, I mean, interject as you will.
How old was I turning? Let's go. I think.
Was it 30?
No, Dad was way alive then.
Yeah, true.
No, I lived in Tom's River. I think.
This is where my memory is real murky.
I was like young, but you were of age, so I think it was like. You were you must have been like just 21, 22, and I was 26, 25, 26, something like that.
No, because if I was at Stockton, I probably was.
Were you?
Probably
You were
like
at Stockton.
Yeah, I was probably like 22, 23, because Frankie was there.
Okay, so like I was like maybe it was my 25th birthday, 26,
something around
like that.
there.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And no, I feel like it was younger than that.
All
Did you
right,
have
then
a
we
fake
could
ID?
be. No, dude. It was definitely. I was at Stockton.
I remember everyone thought you were Sean White.
Maybe I was just 21 then, because I was.
Yeah, I think you were just 21.
21,
because I
22. Maybe.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Anyway, I don't know why it fucking matters. I have like timelines
If we don't get
in my
the
head.
timeline right, there's someone that's watching this podcast
That's like, that's wrong.
That's
a
psycho,
lie.
and they're a psychopath, and they're gonna kill us if we don't tell the truth.
There's certain things I have in my head, like when I split up with Troy.
Yeah.
Because it was like monumental moments in my life.
Right. I have that
It's like
too, and then I
that.
forget those years.
Yeah.
So
well,
I'm
now
like,
I do.
fuck.
The only thing I remember is 30 is when Dad got sick.
Yeah, I got first
So
30, second 30. I was
I've had a
starting
really
to compile.
horrible life. I have too many bad memories now. Actually,
Yeah.
that's not true. I'm starting to replace the milestones with good ones, like when I got married and
Yeah,
buy
yeah.
the house. That's
Children,
good. I'm
dancing,
starting to.
this,
Yeah.
that.
Things are
Yeah.
good. Things are good now. But
You
they
going
were
up the-
really bad
Right.
for a very long time.
Yes.
Really bad.
Right, and they were bad in this, like, situation.
In this time frame.
This is why we were in AC.
Yeah.
This is why we thought it was a nice place to be.
We thought
we were
it was
in
such,
AC. And
we're like, listen,
Yeah.
you were so cute. You got me a cake and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we
That's
got
right.
like fucking hammered.
Yeah, we're drinking tequila. Did we get a free room or
Yeah,
because
it was
we
a
know
suite,
we know
yeah.
Frankie, so we knew somebody at Stockton that was like a manager at Borgata or whatever, and he gave
Was
us
it Borgata?
something
No,
like that.
Caesars.
Caesars, you're
Yeah.
right. Yeah, and we got like a nice room for free, and
Yeah.
we started ripping shots of tequila or whatever.
Yep.
I honestly don't. I only remember the last.
We went gambling. You guys, I was with you guys, and then I went off by myself. That's so weird that I ever do that. And I do that often. Like, I'll
Yeah.
have these stories, and I'll be like, anyway, we were together, and then all of a sudden I was in a situation
Yeah.
by myself
Yeah, it's
for
like
some reason.
Dude, someone just like lures you.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I think I was playing slots or something. I don't know. Regardless.
I think that's probably what it was. We had a gambling difference.
But you and me went to the room at different times. I think I went to bed first.
Yeah.
Because I had Brielle and I was tired.
Yeah.
And Eve, like, not with me.
Yeah, no,
that would have been
no,
weird.
Yeah, they're like,
That
I
would
gotta
have
get
been
back to
really.
these kids, man. They probably ate all that cake. I need to get a slice before I go to bed.
Exactly. So I went up to bed and I was like, oh, there's a cake here. And then I like passed out. And then
On the cake?
And then at some point you came up and you fell asleep. And then all of a sudden it was like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. And the guy had to let Frankie in because he was trying to get in with his credit card.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was. He was trying to get in. We were both passed out. He couldn't get a hold of us.
Yeah.
So he was drunk ass, was trying to get himself back in the room.
He was going in the wrong room with a credit card.
Yeah.
And then the guy let him in our room, which, fuck that guy, because what if that guy just like...
We could have had a White Lotus on our hands.
We really could have.
We could have had a White Lotus on our hands.
We really could have. But anyway, we did know him. And then we like wrapped up at some point and...
Yeah, we were leaving, and so they got and when, like, Frankie left first or whatever, right? Is that, or, because
I was staying back to play slots.
Yeah, you were going to stay in AC for a bit, and then me and him, I don't know. You guys, they had those the escalators that don't go up. So they just escalate. They don't esk.
Yeah,
they just escalators.
They skeet.
Yeah, so you actually made shoes that do this now. Like it's like
what?
You can walk like 7 miles per hour instead of 3 because it's just like roller. Like you walk normally, but there's wheels on your feet, so they just so you go faster.
Wow.
So if you trip and fall again, fuck
we
your
are
face
living
up.
in the future.
It's so stupid. Yeah, so Frankie was on that, and he started puking over the side of it. So he literally just vomited a line of
and I saw it before you. I was like walking past, and I saw they had it closed off. So I had no idea that it was from him.
It was like 10 feet. It was like a 10-foot line.
So much.
I'm like, dude, it would have been
and
so
I was
much
like,
easier.
oh my god, that person got fucked up, huh? And then you call me, and you're like, Brittany, Frankie just threw up all over the... I was like, oh, boy.
Yeah.
I know.
Dude, that janitor must have been so mad, dude.
Yeah.
Just to get there, like... Because he's used to one... Maybe it was easier to clean. Less soakage.
Oh, no. I think it was probably better. I mean, I don't know.
Long stretch.
Although, 10 miles of
it's like a slip and slide.
It was a slip and slide. It was so disgusting.
Where the original puddle was, that's where you land. You know how, like, in the slip and slide, they have the one with the more water?
I don't throw up from drinking anymore. Ever. Never. I don't even know when the last time I threw up from. I don't know. It's years.
I've been throwing up recently.
Because you're getting older.
No. I just I've been drinking these like weed drinks.
Oh.
And then I slug like a Guinness, and then like I'll smoke a cigarette, and then I'll be like, I forgot to like
get the spins.
Not even the spins. I'll just be like, oh.
Ew.
I'll just throw up real quick and be like, where'd that come from? It's like almost like when someone sneezes. Like, excuse me. Yeah, but other than that, like I really usually never did unless it was just like I just chugged 4 beers, I'm full.
Right.
But the science is once it's in you, it's good to go.
Yeah, Chegg is making me feel like I want to puke a little bit.
Is it?
Not really, but
they could be our sponsor. Yeah, so we could be like anti-sponsor, like be our they pay us to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, we should.
Yo,
blackmail
Chegg fucking
them.
stinks, and don't go there. And if you work for Chegg, you're gonna have to pay us big bucks to keep our mouth shut.
Well, you know who? You got to be careful with Chegg because you know who owns that. La Scala, and he's the mob.
No. Guys,
the
check
mob.
out chicken or the egg, man. Which could it be? I don't know. Get wings or breakfast. They got both, man.
It's delicious.
Guy Fieri will come here and jerk you off with those black gloves that they wear when they make those wings with the ghost peppers. Or no, is it the Reaper? The Reaper pepper.
That's Buffalo Wild Wings, isn't it?
No, probably also that, but Guy Fieri did an episode of the chicken or the egg.
Oh, he did?
In
LBI?
Yeah.
It's weird because that
I didn't know they
restaurant...
had wings. I always thought it was just breakfast.
Oh, no. That's like what I get every time. I had the wings there. Garlic parm wings. They actually are good. But they, they just opened, so they have some... It's going to be fun as hell to hang out there
looks cool.
in the summer.
Like a beer garden and
outside.
Stuff.
Oh, it's going to be so fun.
Hey, guys, come on out.
And I'm walking distance, so you guys can all sleep at my house. Not really, though.
You can sleep in the basement.
You
can't come upstairs.
No.
There's little pools you can pee in.
There is.
Basement time.
Pool time.
Pool time.
Then all the pee is just...
Oh, God. Yeah, it's like, why is it so easy? No one has to pee in the pool time.
Yeah.
You pee in the pool?
Yeah.
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 You pee in the shower?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I can't pee in the pool anymore.
I try not to.
I can't. Kevin, when we were on our honeymoon, peed the entire time in this pool. We're at like a $5,000 a night
Pissing into it.
luxury like honeymoon place, and he's like, "I'm peeing in the pool," and I was like, "That's fucking disgusting."
That's why he pays the big bucks. So he goes there and
No,
just
one time I went to somebody's house when I was a kid, and they said, "Just so you know, if you pee, the it turns," and it scarred me, and now I think.
I think
that's
about that
happen.
each time, but I just pee a little bit and I
just
wait
see
and
if
I'm
the color comes out.
And sometimes I'll, but like, you ever like get into in your own head? I'm like, that looks like a shade of purple. I'm gonna go use, and then you just realize it's probably just, you're just like insane, or like I was gushing blood.
Yeah. Oh shit! I just got my period.
Oh my god, a period? I'm a girl. Should grow my hair out.
My first period.
Thank God, it's only been 30 years. We took a little break, but we're back, baby.
My face is really fat. I was going to the gym. Now I told you I go to Lifetime.
My face is getting fat too.
Like this. It's this.
Yeah, I look at all these podcasts for the sides. I just got this fucking.
This is so bad. Wait, it's gonna get worse because mine when I was your age wasn't bad, and then all of a sudden it was like, it's bad. It sucks.
We're like bullfrogs. Jeremy was a bullfrog.
At this point, what am I gonna do? I'm married.
Tape
so
it up.
I go to Lifetime. It's $330 a month. Okay.
What?
First week, second week, I'm in there. Haven't been going, and it's a car payment, and it's crazy.
Why is it that? I thought it was only like 100.
Well, all of us go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like they do family plans.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Well, it's a car payment, and I'll tell you what. Fuck Lifetime, because you can't, if you go, so most people get done work at 6. I get done work, luckily, I don't know how I do it, but I go to work at 8 and I'm done by 12, and I'm salary and I make pretty good money. I mean, like, I'm surviving, but
hell yeah.
I would love to go just right after work, and I can't. Because Kevin wants to go. So I wait. And guess what?
Yeah.
I'm doing housework and stuff. I don't want to go at 6. And then when we were going at 6, you can't get on anything. Mm-hmm. And that's annoying.
Yeah, I always I'd go to Lifetime or LA.
Yeah.
And I mean, a lot of the times I go and I would just be in the middle of working.
Yeah.
And I literally would just not have any of my stuff. And I would just tag in and I'd go in and.
In your khakis?
Yeah, and I'd just poop.
And
I'd leave. Just because you get LA, so you get all of the LAs. So I'm in different areas. So
that is a really good plan.
It's a good idea.
LAs are good because they have the upstairs pooping where you can just be in one which, let's talk about that for a second. My bathroom at work has stalls, like there are 2 stalls in this bathroom.
Yeah.
If you have like bubble guts, it's over.
I can't poop if there's someone in the stall next to me.
Oh, me neither.
I used to not be able to poop in those.
If it's an emergency, you gotta go. It is what it is.
In my all throughout, like up until high school, only would poop at, like I would just wait till I got home and poop.
I'm a home pooper, but if you
Once
have
lacrosse got it easier, they're like, we take buddy poops. It's fine. We're both pooping. We know each other.
I don't like that.
It was weird.
I don't care.
Yeah, I'm like,
I don't care.
It was like a thing though. Like a lot of dudes, like I poop with him. I'm always pooping with Joe.
No, I don't like that. Kevin doesn't care. He'll just poop if he has to. Like he would rather be at home, I guess, but he'll poop at like a restaurant. Like I'm not doing that.
I mean, there is freedom once you like if you had that like fear.
That's what he told me.
Now that I do it, I'm like, I feel like, like I went to open mic on Wednesday, a high note, and I got there early, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to poop. I usually would just be like, I must be nervous, but I'm like, I'm not nervous. I just have to poop. And then I pooped, and I was like, dude, this is freeing. I'm not afraid.
Well, I don't know.
But there was a guy in the stall, next to me, and then I'm like, we're cutting this poop early.
Yeah, it's not.
Because he was just unleashing. I mean, he wasn't flushing right away.
But I'm sorry. I think
every turd that comes out is a flush.
I think it's humiliating, and I think it's not humane. It's not humane. It's inhumane.
Actually, it's more humane to just poop wherever.
I mean, this is one of the reasons.
This society, man. Society makes us poop wherever they want us to poop.
I'm on the fence about going to the parade Thursday if we have it, because I have such a tragic.
Yeah, I was going to at some point try to gear this conversation.
It's a really good time to talk about the Eagles parade,
dude. Okay, see, let's get into it. How are you feel? First, let's start because I don't want to. how are you feeling about the Eagles? You confident?
I'm
that,
really confident. I'm confident.
Yeah.
I'm confident, but I'm not.
Whenever we're confident,
stupid.
Yeah. Okay.
Not stupid.
Right.
I'm not thinking we're gonna go in there and crush it. And I've never thought that at every game, any game,
Yeah.
no matter who we were playing. And it's been pretty sketchy in the beginning of it.
This is the first season where I'm like not very superstitious. I don't have to wear my lucky socks and stuff, but like if they're dirty, but also I will if I gotta. But like,
I mean,
I'm like they're good enough. They could do it on their own.
I'm a little
but
superstitious.
At the same time, I need to, yeah, exactly.
So I ordered like $250 worth of Eagle stuff. I thought was gonna be here.
I bought this.
Yeah, I ordered off of like a site like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
this is
got
like
me all yeah, they
zebra
just,
print.
They just put purple.
It's
That
zebra
wasn't
print.
on there
It looks
when
like somebody colored on
This
it.
was supposed to be a hoodie, and it
was?
Dude, like,
It's a hockey jersey.
It's crazy. It's like I look like I run a dojo for birds, dude. And it took like 3 months to get here.
So I ordered $250 worth of, and it was a drunk order where I was like, oh, the next morning I was like, oh my God, why did I do this?
Yeah.
And then I was like, whatever, I'll still wear it, like, whatever. But I'm like, at least I'll have stuff to wear for the Super Bowl. So like email the company, like, where is this stuff? And they're like, it take a 2 week to make.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, fuck. Of course it's coming from China, so it's definitely not going to fit me.
Yeah, mine was from Spain.
It's
and
definitely
it got caught in like the Spain.
Chinese people do not weigh more than 120 pounds.
Dude,
That's morbidly obese.
Yeah. So they're smaller.
I'm like triple of that.
Yeah, you're not gonna fit into their sizing.
Fuck no. So, but it's not coming in time anyway. So
they sent me something like I got a Wentz. Like, this is why I won't buy any existing Eagles jerseys anymore because I bought a Wentz jersey and that was like and I got it for somebody else and then he was done.
I've Wentz, Ertz.
I'm waiting for
retire
Kelsey. I'm waiting for Kelsey to retire and then
you'll get a Kelsey. Yeah, I haven't. Yeah.
Because I don't want to because I got it and also like. They like took forever to order and they sent me the payment later and like I called and it was like a weird thing.
Yeah.
And I saw it on my TD and I didn't remember that I ordered from them.
Yeah.
So I called TD. I'm like, this is fraud, dude. Like, it's $109. They're like, oh, we'll cancel it. They cancel it. And then I get a call. They're like, why you no pay? It's just like,
now,
I'm like, oh, it's you. So I had to go to like a fucking
Asian people in Spain.
No, this is
something different.
This is the Wentz jersey.
Okay.
Yeah, no, they didn't. I'm like, I know it's coming. Like, I know that now it's just like someone else is wearing it for the day.
Yeah, like it's not gonna fit me, whatever. And I don't know.
But is it hoodies and stuff? Hopefully.
Yeah, it's like cool stuff.
Cool, because last time you went to the parade, you were.
So I was on the fence about going to the parade. I did take off intentionally to go.
Yeah.
And then I like really not good with like. Being
everything that a parade involves.
Everything.
You're not good with
all
the cold.
Of it.
You're not good with the
crowds.
With the crowds. You're not good with the.
None of it. All of the shit is like terrible. Like I don't like that shit. But I was like, I went out the night before to the Jug, and I stayed over a friend's house. And then I was trying to get him to come with me to the city, and he was like, I have plans today. I'm not going. I was like, fuck. All right, well, just take me to the Paco. And he's looking up. He's like, it's literally sold out. You can't get on the Paco. It was sold out. You couldn't get up. Yeah. So I was like, fuck.
You tell them you're Jewish? Like, they could always fit another Jew.
Pack me in there.
They can always fit another Jew on a train.
Yeah.
If we learn anything, you can always fit one. There's always room for one more Jew on a train.
Exactly. And I don't know why I was in a T-shirt, but I was.
Go Birds. You were probably just didn't realize.
It was still February.
Probably still drunk from the night before.
Absolutely.
And you're like,
well, I guess I went out in a T-shirt the night before. I don't fucking know. So,
it was T-shirt time.
So I went. He drove me into Center City and dropped me off there was a CVS right there in the middle of the city. And I walk into CVS and there are dozens and dozens of people laying on the ground in CVS, like huddled up because it's so cold. And I
laying on the ground?
Yeah. And he gave me a sweatshirt. That's right. The
dog pile.
Yeah. My friend gave me a sweatshirt.
Oh, that's nice of him.
It was like had paint all over it. It was
actually,
for sure somebody.
It was soaked. It was just wet.
Somebody
now you're just wet and cold.
It was a gray sweatshirt with paint all over it. It was definitely like one of his workers left it in his car.
Was it green paint?
No, it wasn't. It was white.
Oh no.
Yeah. It was cold. It was cold.
Just...
Wait a minute, that wasn't paint.
Go Birds. Any which bird.
Yeah. oh, not that bird.
Oh no, go away, bird.
And then so yeah, I'm like, all right, I'm doing this. I'm the only fucking person, I swear to God, in the whole city. I don't know what your experience with getting alcohol there, but there was no alcohol anywhere.
I bought a 30 and I literally just
Did
carried
you brought it with you?
I carried
though?
a 30.
Where'd you get it from?
I got it the night before.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think
Or
everyone.
no, I might have gotten it on the way there, but it was like we walked up. I had to walk fucking like 2 miles. Just no wonder my scoliosis is so bad. Just like holding a beer, and then I would look at somebody, and they'd be like, "Can I get a beer?" I'm like, "Yes, please." So I'm like, I just need like 15 less of these, so I can carry this easier. I was wearing like ski pants though. So
no, I was so fucking cold. I was in leggings, and so this hoodie. And then so like I bought one of those T-shirts with the Philly Dilly on it because I was so cold. I was like, "How much is this? $500? Cool, I'll give it to me."
Because I'm gonna die.
So, yeah, so I like have that on. And I'm like,
you're like homeless with money.
I was literally homeless with money. So I found this liquor store, which I don't even know how I found it. It was like in the back, like it was a garage.
It's probably someone just bought a bunch of
probably. And you know what? I'll tell you what. I'm doing that on Thursday if I go. I'm bringing
yeah.
Mad 30s and bringing a wagon with me, and I'm gonna sell. So at one point, so I had a 30. Thinking, I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I'm by myself. I have a 30 with me by myself.
Trying to make friends.
And I'm good like that. I would do that. But then I was like, oh no, my cell phone doesn't work here.
Yeah, no.
Because remember there was so many people, nobody's cell phone,
no one's phone
and it
works.
drained the shit out of your battery.
Yeah, yeah.
So I like can't get in touch with you. I try to call you a bunch. I try to call Jess. No, I can't get. Nobody's. I can't get. So then. I'm like walking and I'm like, fuck, like I'm so stranded here. And I look up in front of me, and who's in front of me is Jess. I mean, there was a million people there.
Yeah.
And Jess was walking in front of me. It was the weirdest thing.
That is such
I
a
really
crazy
do think
coincidence.
that Dad like was probably like, although I got lost from her again. Right. So then I was still me with this 30.
It's like.
And
2 minutes of like, oh, thank God, and be like,
then
I
ran out of like cash, and people were like, I'll give you $5 for a beer. I was like, okay. So I was just like selling them, and then I like made friends with this guy who like I was unaware, but he was like coming on to me. And he's like, I want to introduce you to my kid, and I was like, what? And she was like Brielle's age now, like, and I'm like,
oh, oh, hey,
I'm your new mom.
Yeah, hey.
No, he was like older. I was just like hanging out with I thought I was like hanging out with a dad.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It was really weird, and then I was like, oh, I was like, I'll be right back, and then I left. So the parade winds down. My phone is dead, and I'm like, the fuck am I gonna do?
Yeah.
And
so actually, can I hop on the parade?
I waited in line. I need to get inside somewhere. It's so fucking cold.
Yeah.
Waited in line to get into Fridays for like an hour. I'm like,
that's so funny that it was a Friday.
And I went into Friday. Yeah, it was a Friday.
At that point, you could have waited in line anywhere else.
I mean, also, why do we have Fridays? Why do we have Fridays?
Yeah,
Fridays in the city. Get out of here! Like, that's crazy. Why does it even exist?
That is wild. Just
so like made friends.
You want to get like super rare food, or you want?
Yeah. What? Do you want to eat some of the most delicious food in Philadelphia, or would you like to eat at Fridays?
Yeah, you want to
microwave.
You want to
food.
eat like some dude that's like refusing to quit heroin.
Exactly.
His dish.
Yeah. So so I hung out with this whole black crowd. It was literally me and like a million black people, and I had the fucking time of my life. It was really fun. The bartender let me charge my phone. Finally, like I got to make a call, and I ended up getting an Uber home. And my card wouldn't work. My card wouldn't work on my Uber account for some reason.
Fuck.
So I called my friend that dropped me off there.
Yeah.
And I said, "Can you come get me?" And he's like, "There's a million fucking people in Philadelphia, and they all got home. How come you can't get home?" So he ended up sending like an Uber from the train station. So I took Pacoda. But that was fucking wild, man.
Yeah.
I paid somebody $20 to go to the bathroom in front.
The bathroom was such a fucking mayhem of a mess. They had like all these porta potties lined up, and like if
people were just pissing and shitting.
You would just have to like, if you were with a girl, you had to just like, all right, whoever, like they would just like turn their backs and just like guard them, and they would piss like on the other side of the porta potties. I had a good system down, so I had ski pants to go like up to here. I got like a big 2-liter bottle, and I just kept it with me,
don't have
and I would
that
just put it in my pants and just pee. No, they have those things now that you could get.
They like the cups.
Yeah. I mean, if I was a girl at a parade, I would.
But you know what?
You guys are trying to compete with the boys.
But this is my thing. It's a story. It was a story.
Yeah.
Okay, I got the story. Do I really need another one? Do I need another story?
Yeah, you
How
need
much
one
worse
where you
could
go
the-
and have fun with people that you know.
Yeah, Kevin doesn't want to go though.
Uh,
I'll tell you what's really nice when you're watching the Eagles game on the TV.
Yeah.
And you can get up and get yourself a
A
beer
drink
and
with-
then
it's
go.
not $11 to $16.
And then you can go pee in your toilet
And then there's not
and then
12 dudes
and just sit
next
down.
to you. Dude, one time I have this weird thing, like those, it's specifically in sports complex when I have to pee and there's everyone wearing the same jersey and they're all next to me, I have to count to 12 otherwise. And
Kevin
also
said he
it
does math.
yeah, you gotta like resort to numbers because I'm just like terrible. I'm like the people behind me are depending on me to be efficient right now.
Right.
And I can't do it. There's a guy next to me. He just whips out a huge dick. I'm like, oh god. The guy next to me, he's doing the same thing I'm like, okay, cool. I'm not alone. And then like one time I remember I went and I was like I first started comedy, I was always trying to like write bits and stuff,
Yeah.
and I thought of something and it made me laugh, but at the same time I like just whipped my dick out to piss, and like the people near me must have just saw me just take my dick out to pee and just went just
Terrifying.
Yeah,
I know
then
none
it
of them can pee in public anymore.
Yeah, so I ruined
They have
it.
the problem
ruined it.
now.
It's contagious.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my
dude, peeing
God.
in public is the absolute worst because it legitimately feels like at a certain point that you're going to erupt and just like.
But like, we can't make this illegal. We can't. You can't make it illegal. There's places that like will be like, sorry, no public restroom. Well, I'm gonna piss my pants.
Right.
What do I do?
Yeah.
You're gonna rate me up as a sex offender?
And you have to pee. The funny thing is
I'm certainly not gonna piss in my
can't-
$50,000 car.
Yeah, you're not allowed to not pee in your pants. It's like, listen, if you're gonna pee, you gotta embarrass yourself because if you take your dick out, then if you get naked right now,
That's
you're
what
going
doesn't
to
make
jail.
sense. It doesn't make sense. Then you better have fucking bathrooms everywhere.
Hey, if you're taking your tit out and feeding your kid in front of me, I should be allowed to piss in that trash
That's
can
true.
next on the park bench. Actually, no, that'd be
It's nature, though, right? It is nature.
nature versus nurture.
I just, you know what? I don't care if somebody's breastfeeding, whatever. But like the girls that are
Get your
putting
tits
it
out of here.
No, putting it on Instagram.
More of that.
Yeah, you. I just think it's weird.
No, I don't. I
Also-
don't have that on mine.
Think about your kid.
Yeah.
They're gonna grow up and be like, "Get that the fuck off my page."
Oh my
page right now.
god.
That's
Yeah,
not-
you don't look like the dude from Game of Thrones. He's like 9 years old,
exactly.
sucking on his mom's
It's
tit.
weird. It's so weird. Oh my god.
That lady reminds me of Connor Gibbons' mom, which is
Oh,
it's funny to me because whenever I watch that episode when he's like, "Make the bad man fly," he like sucks on her tit when he's 9 years old. I just think of Connor.
Is that what he did?
No, but he just looks like his mom, so I just make the
Does
connection.
it look like his mom?
Not very much. But I'm like,
He just
I'm
envisioned-
really good at like just making things work. in
Go
my mind.
together.
Yeah.
Mm.
I've said a few times that people look like certain people, and people are like, oh, they do, and also
Yeah.
they're like, what the fuck are you talking
Yeah.
about? So it's hit and miss with me.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. Well, shit. We've been running for about an hour and 6 minutes.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
That was pretty good. Are we having a name to this podcast, or is this
Well,
going on Sweet
so this is
Nothings?
gonna be under the Sweet Nothing umbrella for now, but also it's gonna be labeled Wrongs and Rights.
Okay, cool.
And then, we keep doing those. It'll be all under, because I have Brad that's been on, he's been on the first one that I aired. He's also on 2 others that I'm still editing and stuff.
Editing,
And those are
okay.
going to be the Brad files.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to Sweet Nothings is it's not really just this thing. It's like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Right.
And I have a bunch of
It's
ideas that I
nothing.
want to do that I'm working on at the same time. So I want to
You
just
need-
I don't want to have to do this.
Listen to
Because
me.
we've been thinking about doing Wrongs and Rights for years, and I
Literally
stole your
years.
podcasting equipment to
And
do
it's
this.
my podcast.
By the way, thank
Thank
you.
fucking God. Thank fucking. It's like the gym membership.
Right.
I'm like, I wonder what that podcast equipment. Honestly, there's $1,000. Do you know what I would have spent it on? Something ridiculous.
3 months of the gym. Just think about this podcasting equipment. You missed the gym for 3 months.
you know what,
and your
though?
brother went
Well,
and got ripped.
And you know what though? Even if I went to the gym for 3 months, I'm still not gonna look good. There's $1,000. Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding?
There's no winning.
Actually, I don't know.
Scientists.
I don't know.
You'll be, dude. If you went to the gym,
Why
for 3
don't
months,
they have like a pill that you can just be?
They do, and they don't work.
They
And
don't work.
Fuck you up.
Nothing actually works.
Well, it's because if you're just taking a pill, then you have to continue to take the pill, and then the pill stops working, and then you
No,
gotta switch
that's
to
what I'm
something
saying.
You need one that's consistent.
You need something. Are we in the future or are we not in the future?
Kind of.
Like we don't have a cure for
We're
cancer,
real-
like 100%. Come on.
No, we
What are
actually
we
have more
doing?
creations for it now.
Yeah, we're like.
Actually, a lot of the stuff that cures it actually causes it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't really know. They got to get on it, you know? Like, what else can podcasters... I think what it is a lot of people be like, you know what? Podcasting seems a lot more fun than figuring out how to cure cancer. So,
Yeah, there is too many podcasters.
But if there's anyone that's a doctor that's podcasting, I'm going to be pissed.
Yeah,
Get
no.
to work, dude.
Yeah,
Shut up.
if you have, wait, when people do like serious podcasts, who's listening to that?
Serious people. Someone that's like,
I can't relate to those people. What do they do? Do they fuck? I always think. Do you ever think about that?
What are you talking about? Like they're too serious to fuck.
Yeah, that's what
And
they
what's
have to
funny?
be.
That's the only time I am serious. Like if I was at the like
Silly,
if
a
I'm in that
silly
if I'm
sex.
in that mode, like once I'm like it's some like it's funny watching people joke about sex, but then when like like when they're in it, they're not like they're like
giggling.
You get because they're in the most like fucking
I
like
guess you're right.
animalistic version of themselves.
I guess, but how do those people?
Maybe those people that went giggly during sex then.
The people that like I'll see like moms at school that are in minivans, and I'm like,
Oh yeah, no, they're not fucking.
they're not. There's no way.
No.
I always just think
Occasionally.
About that. I think about really weird things sometimes. Like
Like all these moms and whether they be whether you like look at the husband like where's the husband?
I do that.
Yeah.
I'll be like,
I bet you get a look at the husband, you could get a better telltale sign of whether it's going down or not.
yeah. I'll take notes.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a kid that just got loose.
That wraps up that conversation.
Yeah, for sure.
She was like, and wrap.
Cut. Next one. Ooh.
Oh, I will.
Yeah.
I will say that our new cat, he bites.
He bites.
So cute and nice.
He
He loves me.
he does love Eve, but he likes to play. He likes to play, but he bites a lot.
Like, and he's got sharp teeth.
Well, he's playing, but it hurts, and his claws are fucking sharp.
Yeah.
And I'll say to him, Miko would never do this to me.
And he's like, I don't speak your language.
No, and I'm like, I always tell him about Miko. Like, Miko is so much better than you.
It's funny that he probably doesn't know that you're being traumatizing.
Yeah, no.
That's what.
Or he does.
That's what pet. Oh.
He did when I picked up Darla to come here. He watched my car drive away, because he's probably like, why she go?
Yeah. Cats probably get that a lot. That's probably
Yeah.
like a cat thing.
You can't take cats out of the house for rides. Go for a ride? You want to go for a ride?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah,
Yeah.
I'll go right the fucking middle
yeah,
of Main
I'm
Street
gonna
and get
find somebody else.
Exactly.
Cats are just
they're not loyal.
Why they're not?
They're not. Remember that cat that I had here for a bit? Did you know about that? The black
No.
one?
No,
Oh.
I mean, like, I've heard
picked-
tales.
I picked it up on the side of the road. It
Oh,
came, I
yeah,
said,
yeah.
"Psst."
Oh no, no one told me about it. It was just here for like 3 weeks, and I'm like, this cat loves me.
Yeah, he was a doll, and guess what? He has a very loving home, and
Yeah.
he didn't give a fuck.
Right.
He stayed here.
Yeah.
So, that's that.
Yeah, they're just able to,
Cats don't care.
Cats don't care.
Maybe that's me and Kevin's podcast.
Whoa,
Cats don't care.
And then you just keep asking Kevin like questions. He's like, and he
Do
just
you
goes,
care?
He's like, not yet. Nope. I don't care.
I tell him a story, and he's like,
You slap him with
don't
the
care.
You slap him in the face. He looks at you.
I don't care.
I don't even give a hoot. Dude. I would love to get when I would love to have Kevin and you on
Yeah.
on the next one or something.
Okay, yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what's it called? Cats don't care.
Cats don't care.
Dude, a good episode with cats don't care.
Yeah.
I think we can get cats to care.
I don't know. I feel like cats does care a lot.
No,
Cats cares a little.
Cats
Cats cares more
than anyone
than
in this-
anyone else,
that I
actually.
know.
Yeah. Yeah, more than anybody actually I've ever met.
Cats construction, everybody. Your
Cat-
house is
let me plug that.
yeah, plug
Cats
plug away.
construction.
Yeah.
Hit him up. He does fine construction.
Don't laugh. Don't
No,
laugh.
no,
He's like-
truly.
He's like, yeah, he builds
seriously.
stairs that don't fall
No,
apart
yeah,
when
no,
you walk
he's-
on them.
He's actually amazing. And actually, I'm planning on doing a little sector of my own under Cats construction. I'm going to do
Ooh, what's this?
renew and refurbish. So I'm going to get furniture and redo it and then sell it.
That's sick.
So I'm in the process of making that happen.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, Look out, guys. Keep your eyes peeled. You guys got furniture or looking for furniture? We got someone that can refurbish that shit.
Or renew.
Renew
And refurbish.
We're doing both. Sorry to put you in a box there. I only thought you were refurbishing.
No. We're renewing and refurbishing.
Furbishing. I only cared about the furbishing because it just makes me remember. It reminds me of Furbies.
We will refurbish your Furbies if you want.
Could you actually?
Do we still have the Furbies here?
Those? Because did you hear about what happened? No, I killed the one that we had.
Because it was going off.
No, it said my name. It said, "I love you, Cody," and I'm like, "No, you don't."
This house is haunted.
Yeah.
I always thought that. My house was built in the 50s, early 50s, and I've had some experiences, but I've never been scared about it.
Right.
This house is scary.
Here is scary. I've been.
This house is so scary.
I don't know how Mom was living here by herself because I'm like
I don't know.
Last weekend.
She told me she'd have to sleep with all the lights on.
Well, it doesn't matter because if you turn them all off, you wake up with them all on. That's because the ghost is like, "Don't wake me up." I was actually kind of just getting haunted by Mom at this point. Just like you're like.
Actually, that's what might make it so scary. Is Mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever see that one movie with was it called Grandma or something, or is it called Mommy, or the one with the lady that's
Mama.
Like, Mama.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be it.
I might live in this house.
Yeah, I don't know. So, I don't know if Mom told you this, but I have at some point I'll dive deeper in, but I had a lot of paranormal activities / maybe like I thought they were aliens.
Recently?
Not
back in the day.
Super recently. Besides like the
when you were a kid.
Yeah. And well, I mean throughout till college and everything, and whenever I was like still around here a lot, and it's starting to peak up a little bit right now. But I was getting like all these fucking weird things. Wait, what the fuck was I gonna? What was it we were originally talking about? Oh yeah. So remember we went to it was all like sleep paralysis shit. So and then I remember like it started the first time it ever happened to me. We went to Maine to visit our old neighbors or whatever.
Yeah.
And I slept in this one room that was kind of like all the way up at top by itself. And I woke up one day and I would like start my day and then I would wake up again in the bed. And it happened like.
That house is haunted.
I went through like the whole day at one point and woke back up and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
You were in Groundhog.
And I was starting to like go crazy about it. And then finally, like it was whatever. I went through the day and it was fine. And then I started having all these weird sleep paralysis things happen to me.
The house is haunted.
Yeah, Mom told me that it was legitimately haunted,
Yeah.
especially the room that I fucking slept in. And it was like, I'm like. You didn't think she told me this like fucking 3 months ago. And I'm like, you just
I know
hear
about
me
it.
say, what? You guys just let me just think like, yeah, it's aliens.
No, it wasn't aliens. It's like
There was
ghosts.
some alien stuff that I thought. You guys were never like, hey, no, that one main house. That's where it came from. I think I brought it.
Oh, you brought it home.
Yeah.
Maine is very haunted. Maine's very haunted. All the paranormal stuff.
Because all that scary the lobsters all died.
Yeah, the
there.
lobsters are very
They
scary.
all get fucking killed to death. Or killed to
It's
death.
killed to death.
They all get killed to death, dude. It's horrible.
That is true.
They boil them alive, dude. That's a spirit that's gonna want to linger around and haunt. So it's a bunch of like spooky lobster.
Yeah. Yeah. You'll have that. You'll have that in Maine.
You'll get that in Maine a lot. Yeah,
yeah.
but great lobster.
Great, delicious.
Delicious.
But very haunted.
Yeah. Well, shit. Anything else you want to? Anything else you want to say to the people?
Cats don't care.
Cats don't care. What's wrong with the rights?
What's wrong with the rights?
I guess we can't even really use that. I mean, this could be your hyphen. This is where you come to hyphen.
Well, I haven't changed my last name actually officially because it's a pain in the dick.
Really?
And it's only because it's a pain in the dick.
Can you just write it places?
I just sign it now.
Yeah.
And then people are like,
This
but
is-
wait a minute, this isn't legal.
You just been committing fraud.
And I'm like, but do I really?
Here's
you
my.
have to go to
just
the
go like, oh, this isn't legal.
Yeah. How about this?
Is this legal?
Like, come. I feel like
Legal? Fuck you. Legal. Here's my ring finger.
so
This
annoying.
is so hard to flip somebody off. Dude,
Also, I think
honestly, if you flip somebody off with your ring finger, it's so much worse because it's so tough to
you
get
have
off.
to.
Fuck
You need a help.
Fuck you, buddy.
You need a help.
Someone just like straight. That's when you do this thing.
Yeah, you can do it with that. Yeah.
That's as naturally as slow as it goes up.
Honestly, I can't do it hardly. This is it.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's more offensive. It's so much more of an
Hold
effort.
on 1 second.
Know how much I fucking hate. You know what? This isn't enough. Hold on. Give me a fucking second. Ow!
It hurts.
That's how much I fucking hate you, dude. I'll put my thumb up too. Oh, I can't do it. Ow. Dude, it's so weird. So they're so the hands are so in touch. Fingers all know each other.
They do.
They're like some of them have like they're like friends. Like you can't do like the thing that like splits. I can't like you know how you do the alien thing. With
Midgets though. I'm sorry, little people.
Yeah.
Little people can. That's how they know. I watched a thing on it. That's how they know when they're born that they're little people. Is that the right way to say it?
Yeah. Yeah. I think they prefer to be normal sized.
You can't look them in the eye though.
No. All right, Leah. Yeah, we got the
I
wolf.
said I wasn't gonna comment on Wolf of Wall Street either. And I lasted almost the entire time.
Oh man, dude. Yo,
And usually I'm wearing my Stratton Oakmont. Oh
Yeah.
wait, I have one story and it's really embarrassing.
Oh hell yeah.
All right, so I have a Stratton Oakmont sweatshirt. I wear it like almost every day.
Okay.
Nobody's ever said, "Yo, sick movie." Nobody.
Right.
I mean, I'm everywhere in this fucking sweatshirt.
Yeah.
So the other day I go to work.
It's got like a lion on it, maybe.
It has, yeah. It's like, and it says Oakman, Stratton Oakmont.
I think if I saw that at first glance, I might.
If you said it's a,
If I saw you wearing
Stratton
it and I didn't know
Oakmont,
you, I wouldn't think that a girl is wearing Stratton Oakmont
I don't
apparel
know.
unless she also is.
But that's not a
holding a bag of
company.
popcorn.
But that's not. I don't know. I feel like I notice people.
A lion is in like the premier. You probably thought you were like repping a soccer team from England.
But that's what I'm saying. If you're like a big Wolf of Wall Street fan, which I know I'm not the biggest one, maybe I am. But anyway,
You might be.
I might be actually.
You're the only person that has that shirt.
I think I am. I was also
made
a
it.
drunk by, and I'm like, this was the best drunk by I ever had in my life.
Some of them
It
always.
was the
pay.
best.
Yeah.
It was the best.
Yeah.
And yes, so I'm like, I always say to Kevin, like, I can't believe nobody comments on this. Like, this is crazy. If I saw that, I'd be like, yo, sick.
Yeah.
Like, I would be
like,
really
what do you
excited
got,
about
man?
that. I'd be really excited about that. So the other day, I walk into work. There's this new guy there. He's my new sub. And he's like, I'm wearing that Stratton Oakmont sweatshirt. And he's like, I can hear him saying something about, like, pointing at me and saying movie. And I was like, oh, my God. I was like, you're literally the only person that has ever commented. I cannot wait to. And then he wasn't talking anything about that at all. Nothing about that. He was talking about the movie that was filmed on my route.
Oh yeah, right. Wasn't it?
It just came out.
With a fucking.
It just came out.
What's his name?
M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah,
Shyamalan. I heard it's horrible. But I
Yeah.
have to see it because
You
it
twist
was
too much.
literally filmed on my route that I deliver on.
It's a
So-
horrible thing to like be known as the guy with twists.
Yeah.
You can't twist anymore.
Yeah, no.
The twist is no twist.
Yeah,
more.
no, yeah. I honestly, like,
Maybe just write a big good script instead of just one big
you
twist.
can't have a huge twist like Sixth Sense and then
Keep
let
doing
everyone
it,
down.
and then keep doing it every time.
But like also blowing your movies every time. I mean, they're bad.
Because
know you
he's,
like
because he's always
Signs,
just like
but-
he's just like people are gonna watch these because they're gonna expect a
Because they're
twist.
gonna be and there's I don't know. I heard
How
that
do you
it's
get how
horrible.
do you get somebody on a twist when they're expecting it?
I guess
That's why you can't do it.
But everyone's gonna be really tired. I don't know. It's been going on for a lot of years now.
He
and
probably
no
doesn't
one's-
mind.
no one-
The Village, I think, was one that I hated. There was one where it was like,
at least had a twist. It did have a twist.
sorta. I mean, it had a twist, but it was fucking. Like, I hated that movie. That was when I was like, Shamalama, lost it.
Yeah, anything after that was total dog shit.
Yeah.
Total dog shit. But anyway, I have to go see this movie because
Yeah, wait. So, dude, that's so funny. That's the worst. So you're like, oh, thank God, and like just like you put him under the most like he had to like tell you like, oh, see, you're really excited about something.
And then
'Cause
also
honestly, if I were him, I would have tried my best to figure out what you were talking
Yeah,
about,
no.
and even if I didn't see it, like at
I'd
least
be like,
I
yeah.
wouldn't want to break your spirit.
Yeah, no.
you know?
No, and then I feel stupid like I'm missing something.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, I thought you were talking about Wolf of Wall Street. And he's like, they filmed Wolf of Wall Street on Buttersworth Boggs too? And I was like, I should have just been like, yes.
Yeah, that one scene.
Yes,
where,
they do a lot of trading
You
on
don't remember,
Buttersworth
you don't remember
Boggs.
the scene in the fucking with all those trees in Wolf of Wall
That's
Street?
like one of those times where you're just thinking like, I said that.
Yeah, you're just
You
like,
know, like you ever have the moments where
you're
you're like,
halfway in a not even halfway. You're like
Oh.
3 steps into a conversation. You're like, fuck.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
This was my fault too. It's like it's a bad conversation that you don't even realize how bad it is yet, and it's all my fault.
It's because of me. And nothing makes sense to you now, and you're
Yeah.
agreeing with me.
Yeah.
I have no idea what I'm talking about.
and we just got to end this conversation.
Yeah.
And you don't know how.
Yeah.
It's-
So,
Yeah.
uh,
Dude,
crazy.
that's funny.
Yeah.
Now that's funny.
Yeah.
Well, AC to the moon. AMC to the, go. Yeah, no, I just bought a lot of stock in AC. Do AC.
Actually, I just bought more APE today.
Okay. I'm just poor as shit.
I'm also very like I don't have money to do that.
Okay, good.
But
That's smart.
I'm like,
Smart.
I mean, it's low. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Dude, we should start a stock channel where we don't know
What we're talking about. We just talk.
We just create.
I do that now.
Yeah.
I'm like, look at a YouTube video and I'm like,
John Montag, $500.
oh, I'm sure. I always think, oh, that guy fucking hates me.
No, he's like, he's still waiting. I'm just like,
I mean,
he's like, I've been taking
listen,
stock
we all
advice from
should've
your sister. I'm like,
fucking
same, but I don't know how good it
it's
is.
probably
I'm
not a
just
good
letting you know.
idea.
I'm like.
Listen, I would have made us all a lot of money if we'd have sold at 72. I would have made
Yeah.
like myself like $70,000. So
Yeah, wouldn't that have been us? We'll see. We'll see in May.
May now?
I don't know. They just make up a new time, right? Keep the hope alive.
Ugh, whatever. It is what it is.
We'll be rich someday.
Someday.
I'm not too fucking worried about it.
And then we'll get therapy.
Yeah, and then we'll get better help.
BetterHelp is also very expensive.
Yeah, I'll be able to afford it.
Wait, but like,
They keep targeting me.
you know what? You know how much BetterHelp is a month?
No.
The same as my gym membership.
Shit.
Maybe I should
Shit.
cancel that and do that one.
Is there a half and half? Why don't they have gyms that also
They
like
really
physical
should.
trainers? Like, yeah, but we
Mentally,
work on that mental.
I need a mental trainer.
to work that brain out.
I need a mental trainer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, to better health and to better days and to
Better podcast.
better podcast. Hopefully, we'll do better next time. I think we crushed it.
I think it's good.
We're
We're getting in trouble.
I thought we were getting in trouble. Usually, whenever we're out of here, Mom comes out and starts yelling. I just heard her voice. I just had a
I don't live here
flashback.
anymore.
Yeah, I do.
can-
Oh God. She's never had the house free for longer than a few months.
Yeah, no.
Fuck.
A few months? It was like 2 weeks, I think. Wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that. I gave her the taste of it, of a big successful parent. And then came.
She's like,
Came right
just
back.
kidding.
Gotcha, I'm back. Okay,
All right.
we gotta wrap this up. We've been mumbling, but oh shit, we went to another 25 minutes. That's hilarious. Thank you guys for listening. What's wrong with the rights? We'll be here I don't know. Yeah.
Whenever we feel like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
See you guys later.
Bye.